Honestly, I should have popped in an energy drink at this time, but maybe that would have been the brightest idea. Sup, chat? Welcome back to some more VLDC 2. I know I've normally been playing this on the weekend, but again, if you're part of the Discord, I wasn't even planning on streaming today. Like, I think for the future, like, totally legit schedule, I think I'm going to have Tuesdays as my day off of streaming, but well, like I said in Discord, I got stuck on the night shift, which I'm not too happy about, considering that like yesterday I got about yesterday to today I got about like 4 hours of sleep, 4 or 3 hours, so we'll see how today goes. If I start to get a little burnt out with VLDC2, obviously don't want to push it, especially since we're doing the speedrun segment, which I should really get into and like get everything knocked out of the way. So basic TLDR is, yeah, we're going to do VLDC2. If I do get exhausted, I might just say screw the night shift and just go to bed, but for now it's pretty quiet, but just in case, I'm gonna stick around. So anyway, enough about me. Welcome back to some more VLDC2 chat. The last time we did the final world of the Dark World, and then we started on the speedrun segment. Very heavy quotations because, as you can see, we're not making much progress, but the basic TLDR is we're basically giving every single level we played another run back in case, like, oh, maybe the level wasn't as bad as the first time, or the other way around, right? Maybe a good level is bad the second time around in preparation for the finals, right? I've been doing it since the start of VLDC 1, then I did it in VLDC 11, and like I said, it's gonna be for every competition hack going forward. Obviously, I know, like, all of the judging kind of took a while, when we did it, but it's the speedrun segment. I'm just gonna be trying to beat the levels as quick as possible. Maybe give my quick, like, TLDR on each level, but enough dilly-dallying, let's jump into it. So we got Ninja Highlands. Like I said, I'm gonna skip past, like, the formal introduction, because like I said, I already judged all these levels, right? I already judged all these levels, I already gave them their placements, and simply I'm just playing them again based on how they feel. If they feel better or worse than the like first time I'm playing it, right? Sorry if my freaking brain doesn't function today. Like I said, when Felix gets lack of sleep, I like to make fun of myself that I act drunk most of the time. So you might be wondering, once again, why do I have a chef costume on, even though we're in the mountain world and I clearly have a mountain world costume? Well, one of my best friend's birthday is today, and he kind of wanted me to make a chef costume. I was like, well, I don't plan on really streaming any cooking games, right? So I figured I would just run it for the mountain world today, since the mountain world was so big. I think you got your fixture of the mountain world costume, right? And yeah, this is, like I said, I'm going really slow, by the way. Because, yeah, this is a speedrun segment. Obviously, I'm going to be using save states because I just want to beat these levels as quick as possible. Which, well, right now I am going very slow and kind of have to not take note, but remember that these are the second chances at these levels. If they're better or worse than the first time around. So, like, Ninja Highlands, I didn't actually agree with it being 98th officially ranked place, because I said I liked this part, but, like I said, is it as good as I remember? Well, playing it now, not really, right? I almost instinctively did a spin jump there, because that was the only really spicy part, right? Just gonna skip past it, go right to the next level. I remember this level. I remember saying it was a very, like, ready to put into the next Mario game kind of good. Like, it's not groundbreaking, but the fact that this was 101st place, it's like, there's no way it's this bad. I freaking accidentally save stated instead of loaded the save there. Because normally I use my number pad, but finally, I didn't actually make like a formal announcement, but one of my other friends, not related to the birthday friend, he had a bunch of like leftover keyboards, and he gave me one of his because he's like I'll be honest, not to throw him under the bus, but he was the same person that gifted me the piece of shit keyboard from the first time that literally broke. Like, I'm not even a rager, right? Okay, fine, I am, but I'm not freaking break equipment kind of rager, right? So when I when I got it, it freaking only took about a month of use. And back then it was like $200. I can only imagine how much the freaking keyboard is now. Like, I will never, ever forgive the goddamn creators of this keyboard, because I still remember trying to get warranty for it. They sent me another broken keyboard, and they're like, sorry, it's our policy to give you a completely different keyboard, and if you want your old one back, pay up. It's like, okay, thanks, dude. I didn't mean to fly over the level. I know I'm trying to be fast, but here I am not really talking about the levels. Like I said, I just want to beat the levels, see how they feel in terms of feeling.jpg. But like, now you kind of... Ooh, secreters? There's a secret exit in this level. Oops. I remember this part. I was like, oh, this is cute to do for a secret exit. Like, you never get to see... Oh, I think the moon's in here as well, if I remember correctly. Nope. Nope. So, like, when it comes to the double... What's it called? Ooh. The double exit levels like this. I was spinning there, by the way. The freaking... Now I forget. I really shouldn't have been playing VLDC 1 with a freaking... What the fuck? With like a not up to par brain, says Felix with already like piece of crap brain. Okay, I am gonna take into consideration, it's like, okay, the level's kind of giving us a lot of feathers, right? Which, unfortunately, like I said, this is the reason... Oh, there's the moon. It's a reason why I want to run back these levels, right? Because it's like, well... Now I'm kind of realizing if you were that kind of player, right, you could kind of skip the entire level, which that'd be quite unfortunate. But this level still feels like as if it's ready to be put in the next Mario game, right? This feels like I think my original comment was, it feels like a level from World 6, like Chocolate Island. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I already 100% all these levels. Let's go up. Let's go up first. To the Dark Cave. Okay, this level... Like, the fact that Blue Gray Valley was 101st and this was 95th, it's like... I mean, hey, this might be the level that finally gets its redemption, right? Well, we'll see about that. Because... This level, how I said it was just an art exhibit, right? There was, well, first of all, cut off at the bottom, so you already messed up your frickin', what's it called, your art exhibit, which if you're wondering why I keep saying art exhibit, it's the term I give levels when, oh, I really can't slide kill, fish like that. Because, see, this is what you do, oops, this is what you do for just the moon. It's not very, what's it called, unique, right? Oh, you get a star, and look, there's the moon. Anyway, so when I use the term art exhibit, I mean these kind of levels that focus way too much on the aesthetics and nothing about the gameplay, which, like, how I said it is... I mean, you can see it's kind of cute that there's these little air pockets, like it's a cave, right? A cave system. But in terms of the gameplay, it's kind of lacking. I mean, I gotta admit, there is more enemies this time around, but if I remember correctly, there's not one but two soft locks in this level, which does not help the creator's case, because it's almost like that type of person that spends too much time on their hair and they're kind of a pain in the ass. It's kind of like this level. Except, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Thankfully I saved it. Shout out to the rewind button. Imagine going back like an entire level. I need to remember like which what's it called. So here's the first soft lock, by the way, if you got rid of both of the shells. Again, you have to be kind of, like, deliberate to what's it called, to soft lock there. But if I remember correctly, because, yeah, what's the point in this? What's the point in all this? There's no enemies here. You got, like, these little cave systems, but in terms of gameplay, there's nothing. There's nothing. It's just climbing up a cave. Don't remember what that door was, if it was a reset door or not, but guess we're gonna find out. It might be. Let's find out. Okay, so I appreciate the reset door, but yep. But if I remember correctly, there was a similar case. It's like, okay, you have the reset door. I didn't get the Yoshi coin. Oh well. What happens if you go too fast? Like, I gotta admit, the aesthetics look nice, right? I like these little air pockets of like, oh, there's some water, kind of like a IRL cave system, right? Can't say I've ever been in a cave. Actually, I have. Back when I went on a vacation, we went into a tour of like a salt mine. And that was pretty cool to go in. Fun fact, we were at like the tour guide we were with, we actually found someone that like got lost from the original tour. So that one person, unfortunately, fortunately they speak the same language, like the tour guide and the same person that got lost. But like, we found the person, they got lost with the original guide, they joined us, and eventually they regrouped, right? It didn't hit me back then, but it's like, oh wait, this person was quite literally lost in a freaking cave, in like a cave system. That must have been horrifying for the person. Hey, here's this whack-ass level that I seriously did not know how to judge, because it's like, sure, what you see there is there's a bunch of, I mean, I could show it here, right? Oh no, we're stuck. Well, you can just run to the right. Like, there's no point in taking the L there. And so you need the key for this. You don't even need a key from the beginning. You could just do, like, a tiny key jump. And same with this part, because, okay, for example, oh no, I messed up. Boom. You could just save it like that, right? There's the moon, and quite literally, like, that's the end of the level. Because what's going on here is there's a key, right? When we speed it up, there's going to be a key that falls. But you freaking have the P-switch that the creator hooked you up with. It's like, okay, you do this, and boom.
With fat fish.
It's just, it's kind of a bad level, to say the least. I mean, first try, reset pipe, moon. There was a soft lock, we got a yump. What else? Orb, technically. Red sprite block? I don't think so. I do not think so, Felix. Anything else? Brain is not brain. No midway. And that is it. Gotta go, go, go. So I'm gonna backtrack here. This is another level that, like, I wanted to play to see if, because this, if you were here for all of the, what's it called? OLDC 2 streams, I always name drop this level because I was like, I swear to God. So take note of this first half, right? And when we get to the midway, take note of the second half because I swear on me life, I swear on me mum that the second half is just this first half but mirrored, right? So imagine we get to the midway and then we backtrack, right? We backtrack to the beginning. That's what this level was. But what I'm noticing is it's okay, sure, there's a bit of lag here, but when I judged this level, I was like, oh, it's laggy from the beginning to the end, but it's also because of this disco shell. Okay, so we're at the midway, so I'm gonna take note now. Like, maybe the design is just kind of copy and paste with some changes, but I already see it, right? I already see. You got a Potable jump here, you got Lava Lotus petals there. It might not necessarily be a copy and paste, but, like, it's enough that, okay, this is a copy and paste. It's the 3 coins, it's the Potable in the middle. That is a friggin', like, come on, who are you trying to fool? It's, like, my suspicions were correct. Look, here it is again, the 3 coins and the Potable. Here's your Lava Lotus stuck in, like, a wall and some ninjas. There's the 3 coins and the Potable, and I called it! Even the freaking bone and the Yoshi coin. Oh my god. You got called the F out, creator. You think you fool me? I played over 1,000 levels. I got your shit, dude. Oh my god. Well, that's definitely, like, this level's gonna be dropping on the ranking list. Moving on, Molus Deserts, I honestly forgot everything about this level. It's either means it was very normal. Hi, Komodo. Yeah, I made a little chef costume because it was my friend's birthday. Technically, it's past midnight, so not anymore. And he requested that I make a chef costume. I was like, why not? And I don't know when else I'm going to use the chef costume, so I kind of, like, for each world that we're going to be doing OLDC 2, after the mountain world, we're going to take off the chef costume. But how are you, Komodo? It's always good to see you. Yeah, so what I'm noticing is, so fun fact about these moles, there's 2 different moles. So, for example, you see this mole here? It takes a while to dig out, right? These are called Yoshi's Island moles because they take a little bit to dig out. But every other mole in the rest of the original Super Mario World game, they come out almost instantaneously, right? So that one's taking a while. All of these are, right? But maybe we'll come across a mole that goes Speedy McGee over here. Maybe not, but that's kind of just... Okay, you saw up there, one of the moles... I mean, we barely saw it, but it jumped out quite quickly, right? Okay, maybe not. There was a pretty big pause, but... Like... Don't mean to be a hater, but, like, this is why I play the same levels over and over... Or not over and over, but do the run back with these levels, right? Because...
15.
Because, like... They're not as good as the first time, right? You're good, that's really good to hear. Thank you for the kind words. I sincerely always like to see you around. Here's Shameless Sky. This is what solidified me as Gallier is that whack guy. He's that whack creator that freaking does jank-ass stuff. Like this. Boom. Like this. Boom. Also like this. Boom. Like, who comes up with this? This is freaking absurd. Downside is, if you were pretty stupid, you can soft lock anywhere and everywhere in this level, right? But, like, this is a cool-ass gimmick to me. I think this is really cool. But, like, that's technically RNG. I don't know how it works for sure. But, like, you could do that, right? Oh, look at all these goodies. But how I said that this level, it got a 10 out of 10 in gimmick and in gimmick and what's it called? And gameplay, right? Because the reason why I gave it a 10 out of 10, especially in gameplay, is because this level is just a sandbox level. Like, it's a pick your own adventure, right? Even after I 100% this level, it's like, my god, it feels like I barely scratched the surface because there's just so much stuff to do with this freaking fun gimmick. There's so many secrets, not secret exit per se, but like, sure, maybe this level will unfortunately be not as good as the first time, but like, I still really like this gimmick. Because, for example, if you clip out from up there, I'm pretty sure that skips the entire level. So maybe I think I took that into consideration when I ranked this level, but it's just because of how absurd this gimmick is that, because you could freaking clip everywhere, right? Like, where are we now? We're freaking Neverland. You can kind of see at the bottom, there's that red line there. That's, like, the creator has a failsafe in case you decide to cheese the level. But, kind of makes me think, if they have for the bottom, why don't they have it for the top? It's like, because yeah, you could see every time I'm clipping through, there's a top path, there's a bottom path, there's freaking this path here, there's this path there. Here's this, like, technically you have to free that Mega Mole, because you have to clip through here, right? Or, you could just do it without the Mega Mole. See? So, again, it didn't really take into consideration the first time how breakable this level is. And yes, that means we are most likely getting a bingo already, because if you can see in the top right, we are gonna fill out the break. Uh-oh. Okay, well, speaking of, guess I'm exiting the level. And yeah, like, I could speed this up, and you can see here, it's just, well, we get to phase back in, but the creator definitely should have done something about this top part, because they had a solution for the bottom. Why not the top, right? Because it's almost like the creator forgot that you could just, with Big Mario, you could just phase through everything, right? You don't even need to take these reset pipes. You could just, plop, exit the level, and look, now we could just go all the way to the end, right? So that's definitely a big skip that probably have to put down on your report card, Chief. Sorry, but that's the way she goes. I'll admit, freaking pressing the left button is pretty sore. I know you're technically supposed to have a star there, but, well, now, since I don't have a mushroom, right? Now I can't really skip the level, so we do gotta enter the reset pipe. But the thing is, I think the exit is, like, just to the left here. Because, yeah, again, the creator's like, you need the Mega Mole, because it acts as a platform to, like, phase through, but you seriously don't, right? You don't need the Mega Mole, because you could just do it in every corner here, right? Like, boom, there's the moon, and there's the exit. GG's. So it really is, you could constantly play this level. Bingo! You could constantly play this level, and there's gonna be something different you could do every single time. It is a wonderful level, but wonderful level as in who the hell comes up with this kind of crap. So moving on, I said. Mario goes spinny. This is a level I don't really remember. Again, this might be that case of it might not be as good as I remember. Uh-oh. Sorry. It's like, I was pressing left there. I hope my controller's not giving up on me now. Because again, remember this controller that I have, I got a pair of two for $2. Well, freaking the other pair, because I got it as a pair, right? The other controller literally broke 10 minutes after use. I wish I was kidding. 10 minutes and this controller is probably running its course, because pressing the left and right, or not left and right, left and down, it's a little, like, almost feels stuck. Because especially after playing freaking Shameless Sky, which, yes, does count as a double-double. Yeah, that does count as a double-double. I got hit there? Come on, man. Sorry, brain is not braining there. I was like, what do I do here? That's right, save state, because, again, Chad, I already beat all these levels once. I gave them the honest review, played them without save states. I'm simply just giving it, like, think of it as a second gloss over, right? It's just like, is this level as good as I remember? Let me play it to find out. And, well, so far, it's... Like, I remember this Yoshi coin here, it was pretty finicky because look how close that frickin' ceiling is if you had to do it the right way. But you could just do a little break there. Ooh. See, like, I like this frickin' second half. It's spiced up a bit at the end, but is it too late to apologize, chat? It's too late to apologize. I'm gonna stop singing because we got levels to do. This Poppy's level, and this is the 4th lowest ranked level in OLDC 2, chat. This is... I titled this level, this is the kind of level that you're, like... That you would... This is your first ever level if you got into like, Super Mario World ROM hacking, right? This is like, yep, this is a level I'm gonna make, because unfortunately it kind of passes off as a shitpost, but a fun shitpost. Like, there's no disrespect whatsoever. It is a decently fun level, but you kind of notice a gimmick after a while that is just these dino rhinos and these very strangely placed blocks. Like, there is no thought behind these blocks, right? They were randomly placed every single time, right? I think I saw the moon up there. Don't know how I plan on getting to it. Whoa! Yeah, there it is. Probably was meant to... Nice blind jump. It said nice blind jump, Felix. Oh my god! Can I land on this no block, please? Because, yeah, I'm just gonna pause here. Look at all the garbage on the screen right now. Like, why are these... What's called brown blocks? What's in these turn blocks? Nothing! Where do I go now? Oh, I guess this way. But it's like, wait, I have the dino rhinos here, which I fucked up, by the way. Yeah. Oops. I said oops. Can I not? Can I unfuck up right now? What a jump. You out-jumped the Super Mario. Did you clip through the ground there? Did this Dino Rhino die, by the way? Dude, imagine that freaking flame killed me. Like I said, it is such a shitpost, but it's honestly fun. Like, I'm having more fun playing it now than I did the first time. This is just... It's so stupid. It's like, who comes up with this? Like, look at that freaking wave of Dino Rhinos, right?
13.
So we got about 2 more levels. Here's the... it's the last place level, technically. Like, it got last place because of a penalty. The true last place level, which most of you remember, chat, was Final Castle Basic back in the Dark World, because this is last place, right? But it's because it had a penalty to it, and because of that, like, okay, even without the penalty, I think I did the math, without the penalty, it would have gotten, I think, 90th, so a pretty big, hi Nanashi, a pretty big, what's it called, placement difference, right? Anyways, that was the end of the level. That's why, like, despite its placement, it was a fine level, but it was also extremely short. Here's Sky Platform Zone. How are you, Nanashi? How did you sleep? So here's this level, if you remember from the previous OLDCs. Ooh, DC, as Nanashi says. This suffers from VLDC 6 finale syndrome, where it's just this level's gimmick, right? You got the sky gimmick. You got this sky gimmick. The sky gimmick you have, and the main thing is this line ride gimmicks, right? These things. It's like, okay, it looks cool, but look at that. It's just a hold right level. It's not that good, right? But that was because VLDC 6, in my opinion, was the dark horse in the series because it had so many rules that it was almost impossible to get disqualified. Still tired, I feel ya. I'm tired myself, but I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday at work, Nanashi. And you have a good day today. It's always good to see you. It's always good to see all of you, because like I said, especially today, I wasn't planning on streaming today, right? It was surprise night shift. It's like, I gotta get through it somehow. I unironically wanted to play Wizard 101, so that's what I was saying. If I get burnt out, I might unironically switch to something else, i.e. probably Wizard 101. I'm not gonna wait until Wiener Wednesday. I've been itching to play some more Wizard 101, but with that out of the way, like, this second half was a little better because I'm a fan of this little coup up de grace, as I like to call it, where, okay, you have to activate this platform, but also you have to go, like, platform elsewhere and keep up. Basically a co-op, right? That's, oh, I'm teaming up with this platform here. But I have that shell. Because, yeah, this level, it's just fine, right? It's really just a level that exists, but hey, this would have gotten Lamau. This would have gotten, oh my god, I'm back at the midway. Nice, Felix. What was that? That was a freaking throw of all time. Yeah, this level would have probably got a top 10 in VLDC 6. Because I never finished what I was talking about. The VLDC 6 finale, like, 60% of the levels was just this gimmick, right? It was like the same spaghetti and meatballs with, like, barely any seasoning in them. Because on the top of my head, it was 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th place that all had these gimmicks, right? It was a little, like, okay, I get it. VLDC 6 had a bunch of rules to, like how I said it was hosted by someone that never hosted a VLDC again. So it was basically a one and done from what I remember. But even playing the VLDC 6, there was a bunch of levels that were disqualified that I was like, why is this disqualified? I try to find the judge notes, but since they were so outdated, like, basically, Nanashi, VLDC 6 ruling was like OLDC ruling. But again, why did they wait until 5 VLDCs after to be like, alright everybody, treat it like it's 1984. Anyway, that is the second part of the mountain world done, so it is time to do our re-ranking of the world. But, like, don't worry, chat, we will run back VLDC 6 eventually. But, like, I treat VLDC 6 like the dark horse because it is the dark horse in this series. Okay, ranking time. I know how to run my stream. I just realized my mic is facing away from me, so my voice was most likely distant. But okay. What do we got? So, like, most of the levels will unfortunately move down, because where is it? Yeah, like, Shameless Sky, it's still a very wonderful sandbox level, but I'm thinking, in terms of gameplay, these two levels have it beat out for the time being, because, like, it still deserves the 10 in both the playability and the creativity, because it's still just, it's a Madman level, right? Slip and Scare, no. Radical Rope Ride, we still have to play. If you're wondering about all the levels on the side, it's, I don't know where I want to put them categories. So, or not yet, right? Because it might be a big, like, difference of where I rank them. So, just looking down the list because of all the levels we played. Like, LTO Lavara could move down probably even more because of its glaring issue that you could just damage boost through the level. Like, Blue-Gray Valley, I don't even think it moves down. Like, I still think it's a very good, just vanilla level that exists, right? Maybe OP10 number 12 can move up, which, yeah. And maybe Leap Claps as well. Let's do that. But I don't think it's worse than Chuck's Ass. If anything, Chuck's Ass might move down below Roy's Castle and everything else around here, for example. Not Secret Area can move up just by one placement, because I do think it's better than Iggy's Koopa's Castle. So let's just do, this is why we do the runbacks, right? Because some of these levels, it's like, wait a second. They were, like, some of them were better the second time, right? We're not just being a hater. Classic Romp stays the same. Most of these levels we still have to play. Mario Goes Spinny. I did like the second half, but like some of the Yoshi coins sucked. I think it can move up. I don't think it's as bad as I made it out to be. Like, I think... Actually, no. Never mind. I was like, I was gonna say it's better than these two, but then I'm remembering how these two levels played, and they played fine like Mario Goes Spinny, except they didn't have, like, a little bit of controversial in terms of just design Yoshi coins, right? So you can stay the same... Ninja Highlands probably doesn't move anywhere. I think it moves down, actually. Like, I gave it the benefit of the doubt because I was like, oh, the second half is you're not allowed to spin jump, and I like that. But it lasted about 5 seconds, so I think it can move down, like, probably underneath these two, but I'm thinking maybe it should stay off to the side in the freaking Twilight Zone. Dizzy aerial stunts was seriously like, it barely exists. Sky Platform Zone, like, we just played it and I'm like, how did that level go? There's nothing about it. I can tell you, however, just based on fairness, I guess it has these 3 levels beat out. I guess. Alright? Because, like, Oni Mountain, for example, it was more fun, but Sky Platform Zone at least had a midway and power-ups, right? I would say, as well, that Sky Platform Zone is better than... No, Blueberry Fortress at least had a heck of a side quest tied to its collectibles. I didn't really like the design of the level, but I liked the giant, like, side quests I had to do for the collectibles in that level. Cloud Spooks we're going to be playing next. What else? Yeah, Mola's Deserts. It was still fine playing it. So it could probably stay the same because I don't think it's better than the levels above it. Like, it's good for what it was, but it doesn't mean it's gonna move up, right? No way. Crane Cavern is for sure moving down. You got exposed, creator. You got exposed. Like, all this time I was like, they for sure did just the first half's gimmick, but flipped it to, like, basically played, like, imagine going from the midway and then backtracking to the beginning of the level. That's what the second half was, and playing it again, it freaking solidified it for me, so I'm so happy that I was like, boom, I got you. Got his ass. Yeah, it's like, it definitely moves down because it was a lot of copy and paste, right? The frickin' 3 coins and the Potaboos, like, 6 separate times. The freaking ninjas and the ninjas and the what's it called? The ninjas and the frick man. The ninjas and the lava lotuses. Brain is not braining, chat. I will take off this tag though because the level was not as laggy as I remember it being, which is kind of why it got shot down. But then it went from one pretty big issue to another very big issue. What else do we got? Spin Jump Cave. Yeah, Monty Mole Mountain probably can move down. Because Underworld, like, I don't like the blind jump for the Yoshi coins, but in terms of aesthetics and gameplay, it kind of has Monty Mole Mountain beat out. Because I timed it when we ranked these two levels individually. Underworld took about 60 seconds in-game time. Monty Mole Mountain took only 33 seconds. Half of the time. This Poppy can unironically move up. I do think that the design is like very beginner friendly, but like 12 player GM definitely moves down. This Poppy can move up. Just a little bit though, because it's still not all that great. Yeah. Salute to Tomato, if he could believe that, does move down. I know it's a freaking disqualified level, but it can move down. This shit ass level, I guess, gets to go up. I don't remember this level, so I might have to pause on ranking these two levels until I decide. To the Dark Cave doesn't move up. I'll admit, playing it the second time, maybe I was being a little too harsh, I guess, but it's still not great in my opinion. Like, yeah, Final Castle Basic moves down. Like, I kind of want to play these two levels before I decide on what's it called, where to put these two. But like 12 player GM probably moves way down. Same with Salute to Tomato, and To the Dark Cave surprisingly moves up. And I think that's it for the time being. So final part of the Mountain World chat. I am gonna keep on this costume just for this last part because, like I said, you already seen how the who's messaging me on Discord? Oh, okay, sorry. I'm being slow today because brain is not keeping up with me. Let's move on. So here's Cloud Spooks. I wish I liked this level, but the subsection sucks in this level. Because like I like the aesthetics, because it's like, okay, we got a ghost house but in the sky, right? But then the subsection happened. It's like, okay, this is pretty bad, right? Because the creator, I'll not mention it. Well, I will, but I'll explain what made the subsection so bad. Because, like, get ready for a bit of nerd emoji. What happened there? Where was the platform? I thought that was a sprite limitation. Rev, call the Rev. What was that? Why do I feel like I'm missing a? Okay, never mind. I just have to go through the wall there. Okay. Maybe this level isn't as great because of what I remember. Oh god. Hey, you want to see a magic trick? Get that pain in the ass out of here. This pipe contains an eerie obstacle course fit for the best of them. Test your mettle for a dragon coin. But thou must, right? So, what the creator didn't realize is... So, I'm gonna pause here and explain when we get to it. So these boo rings, believe it or not, they're not actually, like, how they spawn in. like, imagine here. So, if I died on this exact frame, and came back in another attempt, it would spawn like this, right? Exactly like this, instead of, you know, how it started right here. And that would happen every time you die, right? So that's why this section kind of faltered, because it's basically trial and error to get through this, right? Like, how I did it was I straight up damage boosted through all of these. Because I'll admit, I suck at going through these boo rings, right? Like, I'm being a stinking cheater right now because I suck at going through these. But that doesn't change the fact that, what's it called? And also cut off, by the way. So I'm gonna let it die out, because that's why that subsection, it was in my notes as well. Did this enemy seriously have to spawn in? Well, let's see if it plays any different when you don't kill it. Oh, I didn't get the moon, and yes, it does play a bit different. I feel no shame in frickin' cheese killing this godforsaken enemy. I hate this enemy, dude. And I guess you get no power-ups, huh? Yeah, no power-ups to deal with this fishing boo, huh? I don't know if I like that, chat. And again, I wouldn't have... I wonder, can I despawn him? Nope. Like, okay, I am being a bit of a shitter right now, but this enemy still just sucks. Because what's stupid about this enemy is it can freaking... Like, you see that hitbox? See how it can kind of... Like, that flame hitbox, like, flips around instantly? That's a freaking pain in the ass hitbox, right? I'm not spin jumping. Hello? Yeah, bye. So, unfortunately, like, it's not because I was being a shitter, but this level does kind of suck, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because that's the kind of level I feel like I would like. But I didn't. Colored background. What else? I think that's it for now. Will we get the Black on Bingo tonight, chat? I don't know. So here's Cloud 9. This level, like, you read at the bottom right? This is 82nd place out of 121. But on my list, it was actually temporarily in my top 10. It maxed out at 9th place because this level has a bunch of, like, obscure gimmicks that no one in the right mind would make a level out of, because you have both the cloud, which moves really slow, and also the worst of them all, the frickin' pea balloon. But I commended the creator because I was like, you know what? This level actually kind of rocks, because of those... What is that hitbox? Because of... Sorry, I'm just focusing here. Brain is not braining, chat. There is tech... I think this is an auto-generator. I think I tested it out, but, like, I'm gonna test it out here. Okay, so it is an auto-generator. This entire time, I thought it wasn't. Bruh. Was there supposed to be something there? I hope that's not a... What is this hitbox? Can I not deal with back RNG tonight, please? I think that was just a sprite limitation moment. Oh! Because, yeah, this level was just the quantity and the quality. That's what I said about it. That, sure, like, to some people it might be pretty butts, but to me, I liked it. I kind of liked it. It hit all the right notes. It had the whole shebang. Quite literally the whole shebang. And the only thing that, like, I had to be a party pooper about is to get the moon, you need to collect all of the Yoshi coins in this level, because what I'll explain here is this Yoshi coin here, there's a door there that spawns in, right? but the only way you're gonna get to the door is if you collect all 5 Yoshi coins, alright? Obviously I won't because we are just gonna go. So here's the P balloon section. And again, you would think that, oh, this gets last place because this is just tubular. But the creator was, how I said it was, the creator was smart enough that they didn't make this section last forever. Like, look, here's a little break here. Like, it had enough gameplay to me. What is that bullshit? Okay, well, this is quite unfortunate. I don't think this is going to what's called affect its placement, because I still really liked this P balloon section, and that's how it managed to, again, temporarily, until we played a bunch of other better levels. I think currently it's definitely in my top 15 still, because this is just a pretty decent level all around. Even though I am being a terrible gamer right now, but that is besides the point. Okay, this is embarrassing. Come on, Felix. You weren't this bad playing it the first time. Or maybe I was. I don't remember. Can I get this Yoshi coin? Even though there's no point. Okay, fine. I won't collect it. I'll just skip past it. Dude, I'm getting French Toast vibes. Come on. Let me just skip past it. But yeah, see? That was the end of the section. So only two P balloon sections. And I was like, okay, we have this section here. This one was still cool, but there's a reason why, unless you're Shameless Sky, there's a reason why you don't use this gimmick, right? Because it's like kind of an over-glorified auto-scroller. But again, I like this because look at the gimmick that we're kind of doing here. It's like a tower defense, right? That's what I said the first time. Auto-generator again, by the way. Like, you gotta admit that, like, okay, it's mainly just because I'm being a shitter right now in terms of gameplay, but yeah, nice try, auto-generator. But, like, it's just a tower defense level. In my opinion, playing this second time, they should have used a Super Koopa auto-generator instead of a bullet bill generator. That way I actually have to fight, like, the Koopas, but other than that, that's GG's, right? Like, it had 2 pretty obscure gimmicks, and I like that about this level. GG's. Yeah, what did I rank it on my list? It is currently 18th place. So yeah, it got passed down quite a bit since it was eventually. Hi, Crispy Rice. How are you? How was your week so far? Good old hydrate. Oh god, that was sour. Yeah. I had a bit of that mystery blue juice, aka that fruité berry freeze. And now I'm doing a hand stretch. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Here is Radical Rope Ride. I like this level as well. Like how I said it, because these last 4 levels here are technically what's called its separate world. A lot of studying. I hope you're not getting like turning into Mega Mind. Your head's gonna be like all inflated. I don't know why I said Mega Mind. Sorry. But I hope you're not overworking yourself is what I should have said. So yeah, Radical Rope Ride. This is how like those VLDC 6 syndrome levels should have been. VLDC 6, what was that? VLDC 6 finale syndrome, right? Like Sky Platform Zone. There was Mario Goes Spinny. There was freaking Dizzy Aerial Stunts. This level put it to shame because I was like, this is a very hands-on, just like think about it. It's almost like it's Auto-Scroller Syndrome that what's it called? We were waiting around most of the time, but here we actually gotta dodge enemies, right? And it's throwing us into like danger like this, right? But the only downside is it was short. That's what the unfortunate thing was about this level. But other than that, there was a stink bug on your table. Hopefully it didn't stink up your place. Pun not intended. This level might be a pain to beat because, fun fact, this level, I freaking, I cheesed it. I cheesed this level because this level understandably is Castle of WTF. I still don't know how they did this because, boom. Like, what is that? How did they do that, you know? Like, I'll count it. Because even to this day, it's like, how did they do it? How did they freaking do it, chat? I did get hit by a Potaboo. Did we have an auto-scroller yet? I don't think so, actually. Auto-generator, yes. Technically edited boss. We are making a lot of progress on the bingo card already, chat, and we're not even an hour in. Jeez. Yeah, this is just a very interesting puzzle level, is how I said it. It's like a puzzle level. It's not, but it is, and it's like, I just don't know how it works, okay? You want to be honest? I don't know how this level works. It is too freaking confusing, because you're technically supposed to do that and then run out, and I don't remember if you're supposed to feed the Yoshi or not. No, you were. I'm doing the puzzle by complete accident, chat. But there is going to be one room that I'm not going to know how to finish. I might have to end up cheesing it. Oh, I didn't get an enemy duplicate there. I'll grab the moon while we're here, by the way. Right. What you technically have to do is, like, don't be stupid, Felix. Oh, no. Like, okay, kill you. What? Wait, what? Stop. How did I freaking... Come on! You like the visuals? the glitched Resnors that... Dude, what the heck am I getting hit by there? What the fuck? Hey, get it, chat? Castle of WTF. What the heck? Uh-oh. Wait, what? I play this level again and I don't know how it works. Oh, it's like, what is going on right now? Don't really get this part either. It kind of just fell into place for me. Because, okay, you do that, and then, like, now what? Now, if I remember correctly, it's a sprite. It's a sprite despawn here. So do that, do this. I think I did it too early. I'm supposed to... Wait, I win? I cut it off, but what was that? It went back to the bus. It's like perfectly cut screams. What was that? What the heck? But it's like, it's kind of like Shameless Sky. How the hell do you come up with this, right? But what you have to do is this, right? Doo-doo! Because this level technically has a secret exit, right? Obviously, the normal exit is just letting the timer run out. But no, there's like 2 or 3 whole other sections. Okay, here's the room that I don't understand. Like, I cheesed this room last time, but I don't know how you're supposed to do it legit. So, you know what? I'm gonna phone a friend and Nashi, you're up. Because what I did was I just duplicated a P-switch. Well, I didn't get it this time, but I got the slowdown. Because I do not get this section at all. Hey, where's my blue P-switch? Oh, right, I have to hitch a ride. That's right. Like, all this lag here is intentional, right? Nice Felix. Yeah, I do have to hitch a ride on the what's it called? On the Resnor thing. Because it's like, okay, it hits a P-switch here. Like, maybe I should do something similar like I did for the midway point, but I still I still don't get it. I really don't get this section. Yeah, nice hitbox. Glad the level hooks us up with a bunch of time. Cause yeah, there's like a whole bunch of P-switches here, right? It's like, what do I need all of these for? I think I'll just do a double grab here. At least try to. Oh, come on. There we go. So it's like, do I bring all the P-switches here? I don't know. I don't know how this section works. Because remember when we were... Oh, fuck. Unless I need that one-up. I don't get it. I'm gonna go for the block duplication. Because that's how I managed to beat this level. Okay, I got the block duplication. Do I win? I don't know! I don't freaking know! Like, what is this level? Like, I seriously just cheesed this room. I don't know how you're supposed to do this room originally. Like, maybe you're not meant to kill the Reznor. Maybe you're not supposed to hit these blocks. I don't know! I don't freaking know. I think you have to kill what's called the Reznor right away. And then... like... Because why do you have to go over here, is the question. Because there's a door over here, so that means you're supposed to go over here for a reason. Is it just to, what's it called? Like, bring the P-switches here? Like, I'm gonna grab all of them and see what happens. What happens here after we grab all of the, what's it called? Grab all the P-switches. So, okay, here we go. I'm still gonna go for the block duplication. Like, I don't get this room. Because, okay, there you go. All the P-switches are activated. So what do I do now? Right? Because what's the difference between this room and the previous room? Like, I don't freaking get it. I'm trying to just go for yumps. There's a yump. Okay. I'm deadass just gonna go for the block duplication. I don't know how to complete this room, chat. The game, the level is too big brain 5 me. Like, there you go. Like, what's that P-switch doing over there now? Like, what do I do? 17 degrees, wow. It's supposed to warm up where I'm at. Wait, no! No, I bet I need that, what's it called, one-up, not one-up checkpoint. I need that one-up as well, huh? Hold on. I'm still gonna go for the block duplication. Okay, didn't get it. So what happens if I activate this now? I was hoping it was gonna clip me back down and not up. Okay, let's try this again. Like, I want to beat this level again, but if this takes too long, it took a while in the official ranking, by the way. Okay, no block duplication. I feel like I maybe messed up because there was some of the attempts that, like, okay, what happens if what's it called? I hit all of these first and then kill the Reznor. Does anything maybe change then? Okay, so the Reznor is there now. But what does that change for me? I think I'm still gonna go over here and grab the P-switches. Because I think what's happening here, chat... Blue sky and a light breeze? I'd be worried about the light breeze, but at least it's blue skies, alright? I mean, not my ideal kind of weather. Ooh, careful. Don't want to hit any of the P-switches, as stupid as that sounds. Okay, I gotta grab the other one. I seriously don't understand this room, chat. Like, I feel like I got lucky the first time that I beat this level. I mean, either way, I had to beat it, right? Just beat it. Beat it. Okay, so it despawned the frickin' P-switch in the top left. But, like, what do I do now? Does anything change? Not really, right? Wait. Oh, I freaking loaded this freaking save state. Dang it. What if I have to hit what's it called? I bet I have to hit that again. As stupid as that sounds, I don't know what I'm doing right now, chat. This is Castle of WTF, right? I do not comprehendo right now. Does it matter which blocks I hit, maybe? That'd be... Okay, I didn't mean to hit that. Like, what? I don't know. I don't know. What does that signify? Does it signify anything? I don't know. I'm trying to remember how the midway, like the midway section worked. I think how I remember it is I hit the blue P switch and then I hit all of the blocks. So, with that said, let's reset and try to do that again. So, hold on. Freaking 3 hours sleep brain, by the way, and I gotta think like this. Come on. Okay, so in the midway room, told us to hit the blue P switch, and then hit all of the silver blocks. So no, I don't want to hit what's it called, these silver P switches yet. This is ridiculous. It's okay, it's not lagging as much now. I mean, doesn't matter, because I know for once we have to weaponize the lag. Don't hit the blocks yet, Felix. So go up here. Grab this. If this doesn't work, then I got no ideas. Okay, so let's hit this now. Okay. Why did that happen now? Oh, Lord. What does that signify? Do I win? Obviously I don't. It's just poops of smoke. Nice yum, Felix. Okay, I think I have another idea. Wait, I already killed the... Okay. So when I hit this... Like, what? What? Screw it, let's just clip into the message box. I got all the P switches in the world to do it. Uh-oh. That P switch is stuck in there. This is what it's come down to. I do have another idea, if that's any consolation, but... Okay, let's just reset the room. I have one more idea, and if it doesn't work, then I might have to skip this level, chat. Again, if you want me actually beating the level, VOD's on YouTube, right? So I have to get to the other side. I'm thinking! I'm thinking! I can't think like this! I just want to play the levels! It's a speed run, chat! We're doing a speed run right now! Thank you, Nanashi. Hi, Fluffy Mainboard. Good morning to you.
Orb.
Try to make my speedrun as slow as possible, huh? I am clearly cooking in this level. Yeah, I'm doing a puzzle in Castle of WTF, aka like number 5 on my ranking list or something. Slow run. Moderators, take off his And why isn't the orb showing up? Oh, that's why. Is it because, yeah. Because the background scene is higher than... Okay, let me think, please. So... Fuck! I think I need to hit one of these. Work with me, chat. Hit one of these. Hit this. I needed to hitch a ride there. Let's speed up the process. Okay, then we go over here. We just bring all of these P-switches with us. So we need the sprites, please. Come on. It's not because of the lag. Double item grabbing a P-switch is not that hard, chat. Without making it look like the hardest thing ever. There we go. Wait, I think I have another idea. So we have multiple things to try. Okay, let's try with the tools I got now. Okay, so hitting the silver P-switch did matter. Crap. Let me try another thing. What happens if we spawn the 1-up and then hit these? Okay, so I can't hit the silver P-switches at all. I got one last thing to try, chat. Otherwise we have to unfortunately skip this level. However, you know what level's after this, chat? I get to do this again. Hold on. Says we're gonna be here a while. You know what the next level is? It's the Yellow Switch Palace Run Back. So have fun with... Oh wait, no, hold on. It's not the poll. It's the frickin' prediction. My bad. And. It's a prediction, sorry. Let's go gambling, chat. Yump. Yes or no? I will give you 2 minutes. Go. Because the next level is the Yellow Switch Palace, chat. Go, go, go. While I stupidly try to figure out this puzzle, which I have one last thing to try. It's the final countdown, chat. So do this. It's weird how it's not lagging, huh? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I also wonder... No! Don't hit... No! Frick, man! I'm not supposed to hit that yet! Oh my god, this level's driving me crazy. Did I... 10 points. Oh, everyone's believing in me. Uh-oh. Sorry to disappoint. Okay, that's weird that the P-switches didn't... Like, that the poops of smoke didn't happen that time. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing, Chad. I am lost. Bro, that is so depressing. Because it's like, do I need the res door? I think I do. Let me go with the original strat of collecting all the P-switches again. I'm gonna go over here and just dump them. Don't hit the block, though. Come on, Felix. Didn't realize this puzzle level requires precision jumping like it's freaking Kaizo level now. Okay, I got all the P-switches. So let's see if this works again. No puff of smoke that time. That is so whacked. Yump. That's not the yump that counts, chat. I mean, no, there was one last combination. All right, I should go for the Please, I should go for the duplication. That's how I managed to beat this room the last time. I'm gonna go for it again. Fuck it. Maybe I have to hit a P-switch before I do this. Oh my god, the leg screwed me up there. Call the ref. Call the ref. What was that? Because the... Okay, I got the duplication, so what happens now? I hit the other P-switch, though! This damn level, I freaking beat it once, and I can't beat it again! I can't! Oh, I might have to wave the flag. It's fine. Do you think it unironically matters if I... You know what? It's a red herring. It's a red herring. Watch this. What we have to do, and this is totally just a coping mechanism, we gotta go back in this tiny room, right? We use this P-switch to free this one, because that was the first one we activated, right? You saw it flicker like that? You with me right now, chat? I'm talking like... I'm like that meme of that crazy dude in front of a map. That's Felix right now. It's okay. I gotta do this precision-ass jump here. Bro, this is my worst freaking nightmare. Get me through, please. Yes. No. Okay. Wait, I have to keep track of the one. I did not mean to what's it called? Load the save state again. Okay, I might just skip chat. I don't want to spend 40 minutes in this level. Like, I don't get it. I do not get it. Okay, that's the P-switch that I got from that room. Like I said, I'm only using save states because this is supposed to be a speed run, chat. Speed run, by the way. Okay, so I hit the first blue P switch. That matters so much. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna just duplicate all of the silver P switches until we do a sprite despawn. Okay, I give up. I'm sorry, chat. I don't think that level ranking is going to change at all. In fact, if I had to, let's get at least one exit. Let's get at least one exit. It's funny in this room. Never mind. I'm out. Okay, chat. It's time. The first and certainly not the last Switch Palace. Auto-scroller. Auto-scroller in a frickin' Switch Palace. Okay. Let's go middle path. Oh, let's go top path. Oh. I frickin' went 0 for 3. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Gotta get the pre-jump. Oh. So how it works is I don't know. Let me get the jump first and then I'll explain it. Fluffy. No, what's supposed to happen is, so remember when you beat a Reznor battle, all of the sprites despawn? That's what was supposed to happen, right? RIP. That was a terrible attempt, by the way. That was a terrible... You know what? For the fans, I'm trying again. That was... that wasn't a good attempt. I want a good attempt. I want a good attempt at it. Go, go, go. Look, I'm speedrunning. I'm speedrunning. Because, yeah, after you beat the Reznor, every sprite on screen despawns, right? That's what was supposed to happen, but the thing is, we have to kill the Reznor in the room that I gave up on. And I don't know. Like I said, what I did in my actual attempt is... Okay, that was a better attempt, but alas, GG's go next, chat. The answer is no. The doubters win. There was no doubters. But better luck next time. Oops. I accidentally deleted it. Oh no, everybody got their points back. What happened? I don't know. Cause like I'll show you the first room just for you, Fluffy Mainboard. Let me save stay here really quick, and we're just gonna start a new save file. Just for Burb here. Go all the way back to the mountain. Go, go, go. Cause like, oops, I went I went to the switch files. Okay. So here's the first room, right? And it's gonna be as simple as, well, not as simple. Gotta kill the totally legit Reznor. So you see those puffs of smoke? And you press the Y button, and boom. Right? Gets rid of all the sprites. And if you let the timer run out, it acts as a win, right? Because you killed Reznor. So, just like its name, who the hell even knows? Okay, let's re-rank the, like, 3 levels that we played. 3.5 levels. It's re-ranking time. I hope you liked the outfit, chat, but we are moving on to the next world, which I'll let chat decide which world we should go to next. It's so big brain that I couldn't even beat it the second time, right? The first time I played it, I freaking cheesed it. Because I did a block duplication, and that somehow despawned the message box. But you saw me do it then, and it didn't despawn, so it's like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Okay, re-ranking. So let me tell ya, I think the only level that is definitely going to be shafted is going to be, like, does Radical Rope Ride move anywhere? No. Does Castle of WTF move anywhere? No. But you know what level does? Absolutely Cloud Spooks, because that was a very bad second what's called playthrough for Cloud Spooks. So I can tell you that Lightning Festival moves up, Skippery Skies moves up even, and that's it. I guess you're better than, what's it called? You're better than Cave Mania and Mola's Deserts, but like, you didn't get as shafted as much as I thought I was going to make it. And yeah, that was the only 4 levels we played. Cloud 9 does not move up or down. It's still a pretty good level. However, if Cloud Spooks, let me tell you, the functionality drops down to a 6. It still gets a 7.5 in aesthetics, despite the very glaring cutoff. And yeah, so that's it for the Mountain World. I won't put it to a poll since I just want to go. But chat, which world should we do next? Do you want to do... You know what? Maybe I will put it to a poll while I play Cave Mania. You get to decide on the medieval world or the water world. So this one will be a poll. Caps lock, Lamau. So beach/water or medieval? Medieval. Duration, sure, 3 minutes. This level should not take 3 minutes. Have fun, chat, while I play Cave Mania. So this level, I think 115th place is a little harsh, but it is also a very big level with, like, a lot of empty space, right? I mean, case in point right now. There's not a whole lot going on. I will hydrate in a bit, Nanashi, thank you. But the small commendation, Lamau. Small commendment that I had for this level is I like the quantity of this level. Like, it had a water section, it had a cave/water section, it has a bit of exploration, it has backtracking, it feels like a adventurous level, right? But no buts. There's also a pretty big soft lock in this level. That is quite easily, like, able to do, right? So yeah, I've got to backtrack with the P-switch. Like I said, I know I wanna, for the most part, skip the collectibles, but sometimes if the collectibles, like, also affect the ranking, kind of want to play it to be sure, right? So yeah, see, we got, like, okay, sure, maybe it got last place because the creator could not make up its damn mind on which, like, gimmick to use for this level, for example. But, like, yeah, that's the secret exit. Again, a lot of big space with not a whole lot going on, right? A lot of space, not enough enemies. Obviously, if you added too many enemies, you would have slowdown / sprite limitation, but, like, you can't just have platforming like this. Just, okay, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, blue step, red step, right? Like it's a freaking Dr. Seuss book. It probably, like, let me read the, not judge notes, but the official ranking, because this does not play like 115th place. Oh, of course, it's the 4th judge. So, score of 21 flat out of 60, with judges' scores being 25, 22, 27, and 10. Lamau, chat. Say it with me when I say shoutouts to the 4th judge. You know? Like, frick, man. It's always the 4th judge. Yeah, going back to Castle of WTF, because I'm looking at chat. I will pause here and finally hydrate. Again, thank you, Nanashi. I'm still drinking berry freeze. Looking like we're going to the beach. Each want to get away? Sure are. You know, if I ever if I ever complete this level. So yeah, soft lock. I mean, I'll show it. I'm pretty sure the skull raft spawns in, because clearly you have to use a feather for this. This could be so sketch. And yeah, here's your soft lock, right? If you're not careful. Even though you would... Okay, maybe it's not a soft lock, because it seems like the only way you're going to be getting that Yoshi coin is if you have a feather. And there's no way you're losing a feather up there. It is a little jank, because you could kind of... Like, if you played Super Mario World, you know that you can only have 4 active, like, spinning turn blocks. Maybe not, Nanashi. Maybe not. But honestly, like, I'm kind of a fan of this level. Sure, it is still very empty. Like, yeah, that's GG's, but I think it could deadass move up quite a bit. Okay, the poll results was the beach, so... Again, Chad, hopefully you like the chef costume. It was my friend's birthday, and I used the costume for him, so I hope he appreciates it. But now it's time to go back to my costumes. I mean, this was still my costume, but we're going to the beach. So gotta dress to impress. So, no, that's my abstract beach outfit. I know a lot of people are a fan of this one. Why is my avatar so big? Jeez. Hold on. I'm a big boy, aren't I? Let's turn that down a bit, Felix. Jeez. Now let's kind of cover the orb with my towel. Sorry. It's not intentional, but it's so funny that the towel is covered like the orb, like it's a freaking introducing like a goddamn magician over here. But we do have to add another orb. I also need to add the background. Normally I put you on BRB chat, but there we go. We're at the beach. The beach each.
Orb.
Now I gotta put 2 orbs. Let's see. Where is number 2? There it is. It's still not showing up because of the backgrounds. Whereas 3, there's 3. Except, like I said, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of moving all these orb scenes up, I'm just gonna move the beach one down. How about that? Boom! Now we got a tower going on. Like, it's a freaking our table to put our totally imaginary, like, pina colada drink. I don't even like pina colada. So here's Match and Slide. This, I liked it, but I think I counted there was about only 4 sequences of the Match and Slide gimmick. Other than that, it's just, like, this is cute, right? It didn't work out, but you need to, like, do that, right? I like that. But the thing is, the creator only did it for, like, 4 times. Like, keep count. We got... okay. Never mind, that was dope. I will never doubt Match and Slide again. We went freaking flying, dude. But how I said it is, I wish that the Match and Slide gimmick kind of played a bigger role, right? It's kind of just checks like this, right? It's like, oh, do this once and then go back to just normal gameplay. And obviously, it's pretty hard to make a gimmick centered around this for like an entire level, but one could have wished, right? Like, I'd like that you actually have to... Oh my god, I needed to do the big bounce there. Do I actually have to hold B here? No. He wanted me to press B. But no, there's still a decent handful of... Yeah, there's that as well. Okay, the level definitely hit better, but I don't think it's gonna move up because, again, the fun gimmick was also just more like an optional thing, right? And that's the downside of it. But other than that, that was fun. Beach level, chat. Moving on to Fresh Air Fortress. This level is all aesthetics and not really gameplay. They put all their points in aesthetics, but it's not like To the Dark Cave. So let's see if this plays better than I remember, right? At least I'm hoping so. I was freaking looking away. Because yeah, this, like how I'm treating it right now is it's a hold right level. Boom! That's what I get for jumping early. Because yeah, the aesthetics are nice, but I always have this mindset going into judging these levels. If you got an amazing, like, really good aesthetics, which again, for a old school level design contest, it really is impressive, right? You gotta back up the gameplay, and the gameplay unfortunately doesn't match the amazing aesthetics. Like, it's always the yin and yang, the yin's aesthetics and the yang's gameplay, right? We can only have one of each. Can't have both of them. But when the stars align, when we get... I jumped in and come out. When we get both of them, then it's like guaranteed top 10 level. I'm not saying that if the gameplay... Like, it's basically a parallel universe, right? What if the gameplay was a lot better? Well, I don't know what placement it could have got, because I don't know how a better level than this would have looked like, right? Like, normally I get my thoughts on, oh, what you could have done different. Well, unfortunately, the only like, advice I would give is you basically have to change the entire level to make it different, right? Because it really does feel like just a hold right level and jump occasionally, right? Like, this boo ring was meant to be an obstacle. Could have worked if you gave me less throw blocks in the middle, for example, but other than that, right, it's kind of just barren, and it's kind of unfortunate. We did get auto-scroller. Bingo! Just want to make sure there's nothing else. And next level. So here's another level that, like, 114th, I don't think so. Because I like the aesthetics of this level. Even if it used 2 separate auto-generators, I still felt bad. Because, like, you know me, Chad. I like to think I have a very big imagination. I forgettingly. I have a very big imagination, so it's like, okay, we're in a ship, but these rocks, like, what are they supposed to signify? Is it supposed to be debris? Is it supposed to be, okay, the ship is, like, half rock, half something? I don't know. And when big imagination me doesn't know, then it's like, okay, then I would like to hear from the creators. So, like, okay, already Nanashi likes this. Like, sure, it's kind of suffering from cave mania that it does feel like just a hold right level again. That I'm jumping out of water like a freaking... I didn't mean to run into the munchers. Let's see what Forgettingly said. Since the Koopalings aren't actually Bowser's kids, that means Bowser's just a straight up... They are his kids, though. It's the Koopa kids for the Mario Party series, if we're going way back then. Yeah, we got layer 2 here, right? Obviously, the layer 2 doesn't really add much, but 114 is pretty harsh for this level, right? Like, you're telling me this is 114th out of 121 when you have levels like French 2's? 114, 114 out of 121, Nanashi. Like, obviously the second part, it feels more like we're, what's it called, on a ship, right? That it's swaying back and forth, back and forth. And like, okay, this is really flat here. There was no auto generator in that level, what? Did I maybe despawn it? Because my notes said... Where is it? Where is, what's it called? Yeah, in my extra notes, I said rely too much on auto generators. They must have despawned if I didn't notice them. What the heck? Yeah, 114 is pretty harsh, right? Let's see what the judges' scores were. Okay, chat, prepare yourself. So, this level had a score of 21.50 out of 60, with judges' scores being 13, 32, 27, and 14. First judge and fourth judge, hello? Alright, we're going under the sea, chat. Under the sea! I trust the first judge, so I'm really curious why the first judge didn't like this. Normally it's the second and fourth judge that are at fault. Beach time, or not beach time, underwater time, because that's it for the beach, chat. We're going for a little swim as soon as I... There we go. Uh-oh. That's right, because of all the orb frickin' scenes. Okay, let's do it. So, Aquatic Rift. This is a level that I already ran back twice, actually. I'm pretty sure I did a third time, so this might be my fourth time playing this level, because I think this level got what it takes to be like a top 10 level, but every time I played it, it just went terribly wrong because... Okay, so what happened in the first attempt was, the level hooked me up with a Fire Flower, right? Right here. With this Fire Flower, this level gets ridiculously easy. I mean, like, ridiculously easy, right? Because most of the enemies that would have been a threat, like, boom, bye. I feel like you would like this, Nanashi. This, not Potaboo, sea urchin, like, gimmick there. And I really like the creators' levels, like, from past VLDCs, so this was really unfortunate. Because, yeah, this second half kind of gets broken apart. Because, like, my second attempt, I was like, okay, let's try playing the level without the Fire Flower. And then it's like, wait, I could do the same thing with the shell, and the creator hooks you up with a lot of power-ups, and a lot of power-ups and shells, right? So it's like you kind of played yourself, and that's what the conclusion was when I was judging this level. I said, like, sorry, but you kind of like outran your luck, creator. Because you have, like, I gotta admit, for a vertical section, this is pretty well made. But like, yeah, here for example, boom, I just get the Yoshi coin for free. And it's upsetting because some of these gimmicks would have been fun to do. Just look how much I'm breaking the level. Just freaking bling bling. Lighting up everybody like it's a freaking goddamn bonfire over here, right? Like, the level doesn't really change other than that, but here's also this part that I'm not sure what the creator wants you to do here. You're meant to wake up the ribvan fish, but doesn't really work, right? So that was a functionality issue there. Nice ending. Like, I feel bad for that level, because how I said it was, this is the kind of level I would have liked playing. Like, this was my kind of level, but unfortunately, it missed the mark. Waterworld is pretty strong overall. Super Submerged Keep was a pretty legit water level, if I say so myself. But now we're just getting the secret exit first. Like, I honestly think that that despite the problems of Aquatic Rift, it might move up, because gotta admit, playing it the third time, or it might even be fourth time, I don't even remember. That wasn't the secret exit like I thought. That was just for the Yoshi coin. Awesome. Maybe I don't remember where the secret exit is. I thought that's what it was, but... So yeah, water levels tend to have, like, auto-scroller syndrome to it, right? But this is the type of water level that's, like, it's actually kind of difficult. You gotta focus in some parts, and kind of like auto-scrollers, if you can make a level that has, like, enough sauce, then you honestly get the bonus points for it. And so this level does, because I think it is pretty impressive for a water level. I think at its peak, it got in the teens on my ranking list, but it might have moved down since, obviously, because the water world was, like, roughly the mid-game for me. Don't remember. Oh, no sprite buoyancy, okay. Guess I should have taken that into consideration. Yeah, maybe the secret exit is in here. Maybe this level doesn't have a secret exit, and I'm gaslighting all of you, chat. No, it might be in here. It's like, oh, it's just up here. Yeah, not a whole secret exit, right? Or not, let me reiterate that. Not really putting the secret in secret exit with that one. With, you know, the coin indicators and anything. Maybe without the coin indicators, it would have... Actually, no. They should have removed the coin indicators, because I was going to say, without the coin indicators, it might have been a little... I'm kind of that as a reverse blind jump. Where is it? Yeah. That was BS. Trust the coins. I trusted the coins. But no, as I was saying, like, they should have gotten rid of the coin indicators, because at least, here's a pseudo soft lock, by the way. If you don't spin jump off of the Sparky there, kind of in trouble, you know? Oh, reverse blind jump moment. Awesome. That's twice in a row now. You gotta be careful about that when you make a vertical level. I'm talking to you, Nanashi. Boom! That's freaking 3 reverse blind jumps in a row. Vertical levels in a nutshell, chat. You could have, what? You could have added coin indicators here. I would have appreciated that, creator. Tisk tisk. But you have coin indicators for the Yoshi coin? Okay, that's going on your report card, creator. Let's go right. And then I'll double back. This is a level that made me feel stupid about the moon in this level. To say the least, but... this level was just fine to me. Like, I don't really remember, but it was... it left a decent impression on me. Like, it got a mid placement for a mid level, right? It is as mid as can be. Because I think when I judged this level, I kind of called it like a alternate, like sunken ghost ship from the original Super Mario World, but okay, fourth judge. I mean, let's find out. Did the fourth judge give this a low ranking, chat? I don't remember what the placement was. I think it was 60-something? 69. If a judge's score is being 39, 31, 38, and 21.5. Are we even surprised anymore? Classic. So yeah, what I thought I needed to do with the what's it called? Like with the bullet bills is, okay, I know there's a hidden note block. There it is. That I thought I needed to like bring a... Oh, I gotta go around, huh? Stay quiet because you heard that. The bling bling bling. Guess I'm bringing this bomb with me. What am I holding? Is that a pair of eyes? What is that? What am I carrying? What? Now I'm holding a W. Oops. And now I'm holding nothing. Goodbye, whatever the heck you were. And now I'm just being a shitter. But what else is new, right? Uh-oh. Woke up the ribbon fish and now I don't have a fire flower. Watch out! Was I supposed to have something here? Or can I... Oh! Jeez! Oh, that's... No, come on. Yeah, are you still waiting for the bus, Nanashi? Where are you at right now? Like... Yeah, not draining. Watching Twitch streams on the phone must be hella draining, that freaking battery, huh? Also, I gotta admit... Oh, you're at work already? Okay. I hope work's going well so far. Like, come on, you gotta have at least a phone charger at work, don't you? Or you're not allowed, because something Germany, I guess. Oh, starts at 20 minutes. Man, you are one dedicated worker to show up early, huh? I would be like, I'm coming at 9 o'clock on the dot. No earlier. I mean, that level actually played a lot better than the first time, so that level might move up. This level was also very good. I think at its peak it actually got 11th or 12th. But this is like... This is a very impressive old school level, is what I'm gonna say about this level. Because it is a proper, like, Big Boo's shipyard kind of level. If you liked Shipwreck Shore, I'm sure you would like this level, Nanashi. Because this was, like, there's nothing special about it. It was just a solid level through and through. Like, good from the beginning all the way to the end. But will it be like that in the run back? Guess we gotta wait and see to find out, huh? Don't remember what this... Oh, just right here. I don't know, let's find out just for you, Nanashi. So this was 57th. No, 56. If judges' scores being 39, 33, 45, and 26.5. So still the lowest, but it could have been more of a robbery, right? Could have been worse. How did I get hit there? How am I dying here? Like I'm being a cheater, huh? Come on. It's okay, Chad. I didn't cheat for the first. You're almost that. Are you? I think you might be the fourth judge, Nanashi. If you were the person that, like, be honest, you were the person that didn't know how YB right worked, right? You were the person that gave it a 13 out of 60. Well, while two of the other judges gave it like a 57 out of 60. How did I get shot there? I am playing like a jerk right now. That's what I get for trying to speedrun. Quote-unquote speedrunning, that is. But no, I really like this second half. Like, the layer 2 gets really involved. My buttons sometimes don't go through, I guess. And there's our last Yoshi coin. I'm doing pretty good in collecting Yoshi coins. You saw that subtle cutoff on the bottom? I saw that. And yeah, there's like, just the aesthetics were pretty cute overall, right? You can only do so well in old school level design contest, but I think I gave this an 8.5 in aesthetics because this was just a pretty level, right? Unfortunately, the level didn't hit as hard as the first time, but at worst it might lose a placement or two. There's this level, made by the current administrator. I didn't think they had to go over the top with the boss. So this level has like 1,000,000 soft locks. Exhibit A, soft locked. The level just started and we're already soft locked, chat. Take note of that. And must I mention, like, that I'm throwing no shade, but this is the admin, the current admin of Super Mario World Central that made this level, chat. Yeah, the title is called Ebb and Flow. Like, I really like the aesthetics because it strikes me as, like, 1930s and Mario's jumping through scenes, right? Like, you see here, you see those blue parts? It's like we're jumping from scene to scene, right? That's how it's called Ebb and Flow. Also, another soft lock there if you're not careful. This level is riddled with them, which is why it unfortunately got penalized to, like, to the extreme. Because there's no excuse for soft locks, right? I mean, heck there! If you're not careful, you're gonna soft lock there. How many soft lock is that in a row? 4 or 5? The list goes on and on. And what I'm seeing here is the creator is aware, because you have like, oh come on, because you do have sections like this where, okay, the layer 2, like how I said it is, rip. How I said it is the creator, yeah, I'm telling the admin what to do, but they definitely effed up when they made the layer 2 on an on and off switch. This level would have worked so freaking well if you used like an automatic layer 2. Like it goes up and down by itself. That would have really sold this level. IMO TBH. But now it's just, it's like unfortunately riddled with soft locks. It's riddled with soft locks. And it unfortunately got penalized to the extreme. Because it was a case of, okay, when do I stop the bleeding? Like, how low should I put it for all the soft locks? Because, again, chat, it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4, it's like 5 plus freaking soft locks in a singular level. That is not good. That is very, very not good for your level. Because, yeah, if you don't hurry here, soft lock. Okay, not actually. Because there was, like, the 2 spaces there, but this level is kind of the hurry your ass up kind of level. Otherwise, like, sorry, start from the beginning. Because, yeah, what do I do here? Where was the on and off switch here? Hello? What the heck was that noise? What is that noise? Wait, what? What's going on? Dude, where is this on and off switch? Do I have to go from here all the way to the end in one go? You gotta be kidding me. You can't be serious. Okay. Frickin' better hurry the hell up. I mean, there's no way you're beating this level first try, if that's what the creator wanted you to do. That is tight. Okay, I don't... Why does it keep making that noise? Popsicle Glacier. Like I said, this water world is pretty stacked, honestly. Because Popsicle Glacier, this level is very, very good, right? This is like peak mid-ass level, but in a very, very good way. Because this level is long as hell, it has so much stuff, and the only downside I have about it is the stupid-ass Yoshi coins in this level. The Yoshi coins suck in this level so much. And I'm not saying it because it took me like 4 separate attempts to play this level. I wish I was kidding. But like, there's a line between, okay, hiding the Yoshi coins in pipes, but there's gonna be a section coming up that's like, you're gonna say, Chad, okay, that's a bit much for hiding Yoshi coins in pipes, right? Like, just you wait. Because it was the last Yoshi coin I had to find, and it is... it's not good. It is not good. Like, I would be surprised if I got through this level without, what's it called? Or, not without. Got through this level with collecting all the Yoshi coins. Just checking for hidden, what's it called? Coin blocks, by the way. That's why I was swimming up at nothing, chat. Because, yes, like, I like how it's kept a secret, but for, like, 4 out of the 5 Yoshi coins, not, like, the -1 being that Yoshi coin we just got now, it's a bit much. But other than that, I really like this level. I sincerely do. It is a very solid top 30 level. In my ranking list, of course. Officially ranked, I think it was 56th? Okay, here's this section. So you see all of these pipes, chat? All of these pipes? Who in the right mind would be like, yeah, it's this pipe, right? Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. With all of these pipes here, chat, no. Just no. No to that. Gotta love bonus sections that kill you, by the way. And that's what kind of, like, soured the level just a tiny bit for me. Like, I didn't penalize it to the max, but it kind of, like, maybe a couple of placements only. Which, I mean, it's still pretty big, especially for being a top 30 level, but still, right? The first special world is currently a Poison Forest. Poison Forest Monka S? Shoutouts to, like, modern Mario levels, because, like, there's always that one world that's like, you're in a poisonous forest, and that poison insta-kills you. And Nanashi's like, taking notes. Yeah, no Fey noted. Ah! Jump scared. Here's me checking all the... Ah! What the heck was that? Checking all of the pipes. All I'm thinking is, like, Nanashi's gonna be in the DMs and be like, accidentally soft-locked. That is hilarious. Wow! I soft-locked! Oh no, that's actually bad for this level. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It just hit me. Uh-oh. That is unfortunately going on your report card, and that is upsetting because I like this level. Well, it's still going on the report card, Anashi, because that is a pretty accessible Yoshi coin, if you ask me. Oh yeah, I remember where the moon is in this level, and let me tell you, I already failed it because there's a P-switch at the beginning of this level, right? This is the 4th room of this level. At the beginning of this level where you need to bring the P-switch all the way to the end, and that is, once again, a bit much, right? Like, just a little too much, chat. Unless the P-switch is in here. But damn, I'm gonna feel bad that I have to probably sack this level just a little bit because of this soft lock, because that was pretty accessible, right? And if you're not careful, that's a reset. Yeah, moon's on the other side, but like I said, the collectibles in this level was just a bit extreme, right? It was just a bit too much. Anyway, French people level. This level is very good. It is very good for an auto-scroller and layer 3 level. This is currently number 3 on my ranking list, I think, right? Let me check. No, number 2. Oh, that's actually impressive. I thought it got dethroned, but no. It's still numero 2. Numero 2. No, but it is a banger-ass auto-scroller, Nanashi. Like, take note. Because how I said it, with my big brain, is the creator not only, like, made sure the layer 3 ties went up and down when they needed to, so that already requires very much, like, much testing, right? But they tied the auto-scroller and the freaking layer 3 water to line up when they need to, right? And that's when I was like, okay, creator knew what they were doing, right? Be careful about there. It's like here, for example, you could see water's going down, but so is the what's it called? So is the auto-scroller, right? It is freaking impressive, man. And see, here, water's going up when the layer 3 is, which, chat, if you don't understand why it's so big brain, both things are on a global timer, right? They are hard-coded, that they only come up at certain times. So basically what I'm saying is, like, the creator basically play-tested the shit out of their level to make this all line up like this, right? And this is why this level is number 2 on my ranking list. It is honestly amazing how this isn't top 10. Like, the top 10 better be crazy. Sorry about this, but it's necessary. And they doubled down because that was necessary, right? Because technically, you saw the hard-coded auto-generator, or not auto-generated, auto-scroller does end there, right? In the original Super Mario World, the level ends there. So what Centipede did is, like, midway death, right? And we're going again for a second half. And that is why this level is number 2 on my ranking list. Only beat out by Uber's Esquist Ayo Yoshipa. Because it is, like, I'm playing it now, it's like, yep, this is as good as you forced my hand, Anashi. Let's see what the judges had to say. This is 12th place with a score of 48.13 out of 60, with judges' scores being 40, 50, 56, and 46.5. Nani the fuck? The first judge? It's a goddamn Christmas miracle, chat. It happened. The fourth judge is in the lowest ranking judge score. Let's continue. Cause yeah, the auto-scroller, the design is on point, right? It is absolutely peak. And that's what I'm saying, chat. You don't need a freaking, like, if you got a banger auto-scroller level, I think I'm screwed here, by the way. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you hydrated, and she... Or not you hydrated, I have to hydrate, okay. Almost out of blue juice.
Orb.
Now we're gonna get a fourth one. We average about 4 per stream. Where's the fourth one at? I gotta go through all of my orb freaking scenes. I'm gonna find the fourth one. There it is. You can barely see it, but it is up there. No spoilers. No spoilers, Nanashi, because I plan on playing that competition hack eventually. Like, give it a couple of years. And call the ref! Did you get fourth judged on, Nanashi? Kind of makes you think, right? And what I'm noticing here is a little bit of auto-scroller syndrome, right? Don't worry. The level is not gonna be... Okay, I guess I'm not getting that Yoshi coin. The level is not gonna be changing its ranking. It is a very, very solid second place. If anything, it fortified. It fortified its second place. I would say it would beat out Ubrizesquist AO, but it doesn't. Ubrizesquist AO is going to be a hard level to dethrone. And you know what levels can maybe do that? The top 10 officially ranked levels, of course. Everyone made a great dish. Here's you using food terms like I would. But yeah, another case of the water going down when I'm ready to go up. Like, just tying the freaking layer 3 water with the layer 3 water with the special auto scroller is so peak. It is so good. Because I was thinking that too when I first played this. I was like, damn, 12th place, like a semi-finalist, as I call them. Like, 12th place, and it's an auto-scroller water level, and you play it, it's like, okay, yeah, you see at the bottom, a little bit of cutoff, but that's there for, like, I do think that they could have done a better job with the lava cutoff, but, oh yeah, here's that whack-ass thing, by the way, but I gotta say it again, now, like I said back then, bravo, creator. Like, there's a price that I have to play some of the more crappier levels again, but at the same time, I get to play the absolute peak levels again as well. And it's like, it's an eye for an eye. Re-ranking time for the levels that we played, so there is unfortunately one level that will have to be sacked a little bit, right? Gotta drop it a little bit. So yeah, French people level definitely stays at second place. Alright, Nanashi, thank you for always hanging around. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure not to overwork yourself and catch you around. Starting to get a little fatigued, but I don't know. I'm definitely finishing this world, and then we'll see what I have planned then. I'm not hating on the judges, but it's just like, it makes you wonder what the fourth judge was thinking playing all these levels, alright? This moves down just one. I did not mean to copy all of them, because Slip and Scare, it's not a good comparison whatsoever, because it's a freaking puzzle level, but unfortunately Big Boo Shipyard didn't hit as well the second time. Super Submerged Keep does move up, because it played much better the second time around, so I'm gonna say you are better than these two levels. Super Submerged, not Submerged, chat. That's what I would always call it. Super Submerged. It can honestly move up even more, but I would have to play Flickering Forest to know for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, like, this has soft lock potential as well now. It's going on your report card. So, like, doing it for the meme of it. Now you got all 8s, and you are gonna move down just one. Because I don't think, like, you kind of have to go out of your way, but if you're, like, I was speedrunning there, right? And I was like, ooh, I can skip this part, and then you fall into the hole. That's a soft lock. What else was there? There's a couple levels that we have to re-rank, because I gotta take note of the beach world levels that we played as well. Aquatic Rift does move up. It played a bit better than the first time, so definitely better than LTO's level. Not better than Volcania Hills, though. Until, again, I play it and find out then. What other levels? Where is freaking Mansion Slide? That level, I'm like, curious if it can move around. Is it seriously down here? No way, right? Where is it? Where is it? Where is freaking Mansion Slide at, dude? M Felix. I know I ranked it around here. Unless is it off to the side and I just wasn't aware. No. Bro, where is it? Am I blind? Where is Mansion Slide at? Can I do this? Nope. Okay, hold on. This is bad. Like, if the level's missing, this is really bad. Oh no. Where is it? Is it up here? And I was blind? 20th, 21. It's Mansion freaking Slide, dude. It's not top 10. It's not top 20. Mansion. Mocha Tower, no. Bro, is it just not in my ranking list? This is bad. This is bad if the level's missing. Did I overwrite it without me realizing? Like, please tell me I'm just being blind. Like, can I search up show? No. Oh god. Where is it? I feel so bad if I freaking overwrote it without realizing. I did put it off to the side. Oh my god, I freaking even, like, looked here. I'm so stupid, dude. But why is Mansion Slide off to the side? Well, I'm feeling like I could slot in Mansion Slide somewhere. So I need to actually fix this up. So, do that. This for now. Okay, Mansion Slide. Let's play this level as well. Let's play the last two levels, technically 3. The last 2 levels, and then I'll decide. Okay, how about Ebb and Flow? Because there was still another few levels that I wanted to re-rank here. Koopa's Battleships does move up. It definitely played better the second time around. Better than all of these? Maybe? Call of the Mountain was laggy. Fresh Air Fortress was all aesthetics and no bite. Rockfest, no. Better. Better. And I don't think it's better than Not Secret Area. But that is a very big glow up. No. Very big glow up for Koopa's battleships. Way to go, creator. I do think it played better than Not Secret Area, but it's too minuscule that, like, wait until the post finale, right? Wendy's Water Tower we still have to play. What else do we got? Cave Mania does move up. It was not as bad as I thought. Because it kind of got sacked for the, like, imaginary soft lock, but then I realized you can't soft lock. Beats out Skippery Skies, but I don't think it beats out Lightning Festival, despite what I have written in the extra notes, right? Mola's Deserts doesn't beat out Cloud Spooks, believe it or not. Shipwreck Shore is a, like, I don't get it, because there's no way that there wasn't a sprite limitation if I wrote rely too much on auto generators. And I remember there was 2 separate auto generators, so what the hell happened the second time I played through that I didn't notice it? It must have been a sprite limitation that despawned it. Because if that's the case, then yeah, that's, like, you are losing out a bit on functionality points. Like, I'm gonna increase this to 6.5. Design also stays at 6. But this for sure moves up. Just a little bit, because, again, I don't know how I feel about... Honestly, no, because, like, that's bad, right? But the level, like... That's what I said, right? That it relied too much on auto generators, and I basically got to play the level again without the auto generators, and it played much better. So it's like, what the hell happened? Like, did I freaking play that again? Dead ass. I'm putting you off to the side. You are in quarantine right now, so it's like, what if, you know? Ebb and Flow really did have a bunch of soft locks, so it could honestly move down, because I saw even more soft locks. Like, I'm putting that down to a 3. The design gets a 6.5, especially at the end, because that was just a race against time. I think you move down. The level is decent, but there is too many soft locks for me to what's it called, solidify, or like let you be like, okay, you get a decent enough placement. Sorry, no, because the 2 other levels that moved up are much better, like, in terms of just issues, right? And I think that's finally it. Yeah, finally. As always, chat, hopefully you're enjoying this stream. I will probably switch around. Like, let me know if you would rather watch another game, or what's it called? Or I'll just call it and, like I said, go to bed. Screw my night shift, dude. But no, let's finish this world. So you got this level. The Uwu level. This level is, like, for some reason, I slotted it as a, like, pioneer in my ranking list, right? This is the level that I was like, do I compare, like, not do I compare. This is the level that I was comparing when I was like, okay, does this level that I'm ranking beat out this level, right? This is the level that was like the gatekeeper, right? Because it's just, it's a level that makes no sense, if you couldn't tell based on the name as well. But, again, we're playing it again just to be sure. Boom! I got freaking owned there. Because how I said it was, we started off in a Switch Palace room. Like, the aesthetics are wonky on purpose, right? But it honestly helps out the level because of the absolute just, like, randomness factor, right? It's a very random level. Oh, I'm curious about something. Is this a skip at all? Okay, no way. No way it is. I had a little bit of an issue with that jump when I was judging the level, but it's honestly just fine now. I know I missed a Yoshi coin already, so I know that there's a... yeah, that thing you take to the secret exit. Like I said, I already know how it plays out, so I'm just gonna skip it to save time. It's just like a small little section to deal with Sparkies. Like, just to preserve time, I'm going to skip over it, right? It's no disrespect. It's just, I know how it plays out. It's very minuscule. That's like, some of the secret exits I do go for because it's like, it's a big enough difference that's like, maybe, nice, maybe I should play the level. And the second time around, it just felt fine. Like, it wasn't as special as I remember it being. Man, I'll let chat decide if we should play something else, or if you want to keep watching me play this, but I'm thinking, like, because it is going to be a slog tomorrow, because, believe it or not, despite running on, like, 3 hours of sleep, I gotta, like, I'm technically on the night shift, right? But then, I have to be up at 7 again, so I'm going to be running on, like, freaking 5 hours of sleep and freaking 48 hours plus. Oh, jeez, Felix. So here's Wendy's water tower. I unfortunately said that this level was boring, but I'm hoping for the sake of the creator, this second time through is better. Because, sorry, I feel a sneeze coming. I may have to put you on... get baited, chat. Me and you. No sneeze. It is just a what if. So yeah, Wendy's water tower, like, I like this kind of gimmick where you have, like, half land, half water, where you kind of have to jump out of the water with timing. And this level did have such a cool second half, and then they did nothing with it. I was like, why? You had the world in the palm of your hands, because, like, you have sections like this. This is what I like, right? I know I messed it up, but this is what I like, that you're falling slow and you kind of have to time it, right? The Yoshi coin up here, and I really like the design of this level. Like, there was a lot of cool things lined up, but again, unfortunately, the creator just didn't do anything with it, because, like, you see this layer 2 stuff here, right? That's really cool, because I like the kind of levels, like, you already expect a level with layer 2 that's like, oh, there's gonna be some shenanigans, like good shenanigans in this level, but then you have situations like this that, I mean, that was my fault that I had to wait there, but, like, there's just no danger, right? Sure, you have a spike there, but, like, it is pretty lackluster. So here's us waiting around, like, where's the enemies at, right? Sure, you have a dry bones there, but what the heck is that gonna do? He's doing nothing. And that is, unfortunately, where the level faltered. Like, this, oh my god, I'm really messing these up. Like, this is cool, but then you realize I can kind of just skip it. Like, this is cool. See? We're kind of picking up here that I have to spin jump out of the water like this. I'm on the creator's side here. I wish I liked it, but too little too late, right? Because that's the boss right then and there. Like, maybe I'm really giving the creators the benefit of the doubt. I don't know why I say creators. Creator, capital R. that, like, maybe it was supposed to be a progressive, like, difficulty curve goes up slightly the more you play it, but like, that's the last 2 levels of the water world. Technically it was beach world 2, so I was supposed to switch costumes, but too late. So back to the ranking list. Not one last time, because I have a bit of energy to keep going. For you, chat. Why is there a missing level here? That is worrying me. Oh, shipwreck shore, okay. Now I'm paranoid because, yes, there was in a previous VLDC, for example, that I did forget about, like, a level, for example. I was like, there's one level missing, so I had to go, like, into my VODs and find the missing level. Okay, so it probably moves down, unfortunately, because it was, like, I like the randomness factor of it, but the level itself wasn't as exciting. However, I don't think it actually moves. I was ready to move it down, but there's, like, I'm looking at everything else, it does not. Because it is better than all of these. So no. That's why it's a freaking gatekeeper level. Into the top 30. And where's Wendy's water tower? I think it's all the way down here, which if it is, it probably moves up. Not Wendy's Doom. Here it is. Okay, so I can tell you that it is absolutely better than Don't Be Afraid, but that's it, unfortunately. You know what? No. Mario Goes Spinny moves down underneath these two. Work with me, chat. Underneath these two, Wendy's Water Tower moves up, and Mario Goes Spinny goes down. Because, no, that level isn't as good as I thought. Anything else? Gotta play this level and this level before I change anything here. No. I was thinking Don't Be Afraid could move down more. Like, I want you to know this, chat. Don't Be Afraid is freaking ranked 15th, officially ranked. But when I played, I was like, there's nothing here. Where's the level? I was like, okay, I'm waiting for the spice, and it never came. It's like, yep. Okay, that is not 15th place. I'm being the 4th judge. I'm being a hater. Okay. I'm just seeing if there was, like, if this moves up. No, because the myth of Icarus, shoutouts to, like, it's kept in the VOD, but I was pronouncing Icarus. It's Icarus, chat. I freaking realized later that night after my best friend was making fun of me, I was like, it's pronounced Icarus, isn't it? The myth of Icarus did a better job at the gimmick than Wendy's Water Tower. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's just facts, chat. It's just facts. Alright, we are 2.5 hours in. Let's just start on the next world, but, like, if I don't want to push myself, right? Because this is supposed to be, why am I walking back the long way? This is supposed to be the, like, run back on these levels. I can't treat them like, oh, they're just levels that exist. No, I want to give them the respect that they all deserve. Sorry, anyone want to chat? Or not chat, anyone want to chat? Or anybody in chat want to decide on the next world? Because I'm thinking we either do Cave World or Forest World. Or I could just put it to a coin toss, but if chat beats me to it, then someone can decide for me. Otherwise, coin flip. Let's do heads for cave, tails for forest. Heads for cave and tails for forest. We got heads, so we are going to the cave world. So time to dress to impress, chat. Never mind, Komodo says let's do forest. Let's do forest. Screw the coin toss. I care for my lovely viewers instead. Okay, time to dress up into that forest costume. Forest World had some levels that are like, but most of them were pretty good. However, I need to put on the costume. So there we go. Got that on. We are not under the sea. We are in the forest now. So let's do it. Oh, look at that. Freaking most of the orbs are missing. Here's me freaking changing my scene in real time. Okay, let's do it. So we're already starting off with a banner, Flickering Forest. Because you probably saw in my judge notes, I said that the gimmick was exploitable. And the gimmick is, in the second half, basically spin jumping is off limits. But the reason why I said it's exploitable is, boom, is because of what you're hopefully going to see, that, like, when you're small, you can't break turn blocks, right? So you could spin jump freely. But what the creator did was, I think they locked the moon behind a power-up, which is what I'm hoping. Okay, that was definitely the controller's fault there, because I was definitely pressing left, and it was, oh my god, what a jump. You know what? I am gonna save state to be sure. That was really unfortunate timing. Oh my god, I am... Okay. This is not good gameplay right now. Oh my god, I feel like a shitter right now. Uh-oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. You need to recoup Felix. Freaking Potaboos! Freaking hate these enemies, man. Oh my god. I am not doing the level justice right now, and... Ugh! Sorry, I was just shaking my head there. I was like, get in the game, Felix. Point of advice. Brave ones who can dig may uncover valuable secrets. Foolish those who, blinded by their own power, dig their own graves. So yeah, this is where the level kind of picks up, because you can't normal jump on these enemies, right? You can only spin jump, but if you spin jump, like let's show it off here. If you spin jump, you're dead, right? But now, you can see, I'm a small, can't spin jump. So, it is exploitable, but the creator makes up for it by locking... I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god! Come on. Why am I being such a shitter right now? This is embarrassing. This is very embarrassing. I feel like stream's not over yet. Bro, I can't. I'm not doing these levels justice right now. Like, okay, I can spin jump there. I'm pretty sure there's a power-up in there, but all the freaking enemies, like, centering around it. I thought about going for the skip. I ain't gonna risk it. But yeah, the difficulty curve kind of skyrockets just a tiny bit here, because you have, like, these double Sparkies on a already tight ledge, but, like, I've thought about that, because I really like this gimmick, but... A nice pixel clip. But yeah, I think in here you don't get the moon anymore, right? Yeah, because the moon is down there. So I did it legit the first time. I, in fact, first tried it, if you could believe that. Like, without save states, of course. And, like... It is unfortunate that the main gimmick kind of breaks at the end. And, like, it only starts in the second half. The first half was just filler, right? Here's, like, that level was good, but here's an even better level. Rehab. So the main gimmick of this level is, don't collect the mushrooms. He says that as I collected the mushroom. And, like, the only downside of this was I did kind of pseudo soft lock, and it wasn't my fault because it was a sprite limitation moment, right? But this is a unique take on a Mario level, right? The one thing that normally powers us up is the one that's, like, that's poison, right? So, ooh. Unironically stressful. But once again, I think I didn't first try this level. But like this is a fun gimmick, right? Not often do you have to run away from mushrooms like this. Here's another thing that the creators didn't account for. It was such a rookie mistake. That was the exact words I said the first time, that like the creators should have been aware that when you collect the midway, you also get you get a power up, right? So basically what's happening now is like I already failed the gimmick, right? Because I got the mushroom. So what do I do here? I'm forced to reset already, right? So that was a rookie mistake on the creators' part. All they had to do was add a muncher. But anyway, let's talk about this water section. This water section actually freaking kicks butt in a good way. Because the creators get pretty, like, I say creators this time because it is a collab, which I think that's why I was wondering, I shouldn't have collected it there. How did I even collect it that time? Okay. I like this part as well. And wait, how's this? Bruh, don't tell me. Is that actually a soft lock? It's not, but guess who's putting that on their report card? That sucks because that might put that's pretty accessible to do as well. Oh, I gotta spam the A button. Yeah, that sucks. Another level that I kind of liked that's ruined by another softlock potential. Wah wah. I like this section as well, with the turn blocks like this, that you have to kind of kick the mushrooms away but also swim up them. This was a cool section. Like, if it weren't for the soft lock, I would have really liked, I mean, I still like that water section, but like I said, Chad, that what's it called, that soft lock basically, like, that's a pretty accessible one at that. Oh wait, I went into the wrong one. I was like, it's a pipe I have to go into, right? No, it's the door that you have to go into. It's the 1-up checkpoint, if you're wondering why I just, like, instead of loading the save state, there wasn't really any point to. So here's the final section. This is where the sprite limitation killed me, because my first attempt, this guy didn't spawn in. So I was like, okay, I just need to free the shell. But no! The level just broke on me, effectively making the level impossible to beat. Rip. So, this is a pretty fun obstacle. Like, it is such a great level that's unfortunately tarnished by some, like, a little bit of functionality issues. And again, that soft lock might cost this level's top 10 spot. Stupid. Because it's like still in my top 10, but it's at like 8th or 9th place. So unless, okay, I'm being really stupid, I might play like maybe 2 more levels, chat in, because like I said, I'm not doing these levels justice, and I don't want to push myself, right? Like, I'm sorry if I'm letting you down, but it's not paying off. Like, I'm not locked in, and freaking, oh my, okay, no, this is bad. This is really bad, because these are good levels, and I'm just not making up for the fact that these are great levels. So GG's. Fortunately, like I said, that level might get kicked out of my top 10. Here's Call of the Mountain. This level, this is a prime example of why I do these runbacks, because my first attempt at this level, I was like, I like this level. Then I played it more, and the problem started to show, right? So it's like, that's why I do the runbacks, because it's like, okay, you got lucky the first time, but if I played the second time, then the issues start. Like, you saw that slowdown. Like, I don't remember all of the issues of this level, but it got, like, I think I gave it a functionality score of, like, 5, which, let me tell you, is not a good score. Like, I'm that type of player, not player, I'm that type of judge that 7.5 out of 10 is the default, right? It's like that 50. A 5 out of 10, you would think is the like, the mid-average score, but no, if I give you a 5, then that's, like, below average, right? 7.5 is my average. Here's this part right away, by the way. I think this was one of the issues I didn't like, because you gotta time that jump, and that is a pretty shitty jump if you ask me. If I remember correctly, one of the other... Okay, not in this room. I remember, like, yeah, you see that sprite limitation just from jumping too high. I mean, it didn't really matter, but... Like, for your final report card, you got cut off here. That was another thing in this level. Like, what is this? How do you mess up that, creator? That one tile, you know? It's like tisk, you know? Nice try. I freaking almost died. I died that same way my first attempt, and then I recovered it because maybe your boy Felix can lock him when he needs to, because that was a good save. That was a good save. Toot toot! Oh yeah, here's where I think the functionality started to drop a bit because of pretty inconsistent, what's it called? Slowdowns, which, like, could you imagine if you adjusted yourself to the slowdown and all of a sudden the video goes like, oh, back to normal speed? That can mess up with your momentum, right? I'm a momentum player, if you couldn't tell. So that's the last thing I want happening to me. But you know what? What I noticed is maybe this level isn't as bad as I remember it being, because that attempt, you know, I was aware of all the issues. It's kind of fun to play. So maybe it will move up. Let's continue on. So this is officially ranked 19th, right? Not on my list. This level kind of sucks, unfortunately. Because the whole gimmick with this level is these purple triangles, right? And, like, in my opinion, this purple triangle gimmick kind of sucks, because you can't really do a whole lot with it. And this level tried, but it didn't, like, it didn't hit the mark. So in my opinion, maybe it's a me problem that I don't like this gimmick, but it just didn't hit for me. Because, like, sure, like, that's funny, right? But what does that do? I could just jump over all of these, right? So it's like, it's kind of an optional gimmick, is what I'm noticing. It does pick up in the ow, I just bit my tongue. It does pick up a little bit in the second half. Like, I'll admit, the ending of this level, like, it feels nice, but it's also, like, a bit, not auto-scroller. What I'm trying to say is, what's that word? Like, the level does it for you, right? Is that basically you could close your eyes and hold the right button, and then you beat the level, right? How did I not get a hit there? Because I don't know, for a 19th place level, like, I call the, like, placements 11 to 19th as semi-finalists, because these are, like, the levels before the top 10, right? These were contenders for top 10. And it's like, this level was a contender for top 10? I don't think so, right? Like, what was that? Because, yeah, maybe this gimmick's just not for me, but I don't know. It doesn't seem that enticing, even if it did work and, like, hit a certain note, but it's like, sure, you could say this setup's kind of cute, but I don't know, just like I'm shrugging my shoulders because I just don't know, right? Really don't know. Am I meant to rush there? That's inconsistent, by the way, because those bullet bill generators can shoot like they're on a timer, but like when you leave the screen, the timer's paused. So like let's say you're 1 millisecond from the bullet bill shooting out, we need to move. Okay, what can I do there, right? But come on, when are we gonna get into the spicy parts? Okay, here we go. So like, see, this one lines up, but what you're noticing is it's kind of just, it's auto, right? And as soon as it starts, it's finished. So, like I said, level's not for me, unfortunately. Nice Triforce. Triforce of dirt! So we go from one level to... This was a good level. Like, this was... There's nothing special about this level. Hi, Nanashi. We are doing the forest world now. But this level, like, there's nothing special about it. It is just a... It's a platforming level, but it was such a great platforming level that it got into my top 10. It peaked at 19th amount, 9th place. I'm being stupid right now. Because even the boss battle was really impressive. And just, again, there's like no crazy gimmicks. There's no crazy shenanigans like that. It is just your average, just Mario level, right? But it just played so well, and it hit that mark, and I was a fan. Secret exits in there, but like I said, I'm gonna skip it because it's not gonna add really any marks. I know how it plays. It's literally enter the pipe and secret exits there. I kind of said for my ranking, the secret exit felt lazy. Like the creator wanted a secret exit, but didn't know how to make one. But other than that, this is still just a great level. Like, maybe I'm being biased when I say this, but just play now. Again, I'm unfortunately not giving it the justice that it rightfully deserves, but it's not often that you get to play basically a fortress level in a treehouse, right? It's called Forestress for a reason. So here's the boss. The boss is probably the most impressive boss I've seen in a while, because like I'm probably already dead, funny enough, but this is like, the game honestly punishes you for, what was that? Punishes you for going for the blocks that you're not supposed to, right? There's a specific order that you have to do. Like, you might have noticed I skipped one of the blocks, and like this one, I guess I will try. Like, no, not even that one, right? Because I'm dead, just like that, right? Oh god, the freaking... the save state was all the way at the beginning here. Because, yeah, how I played it, I was like, okay, that throw block at the beginning is the first one I have to grab. No, it's not. That throw block there is the next one I gotta grab. No, it's not. The next one we gotta grab is down here. It's like, sure, maybe once you it's like a puzzle level, and once you figure out the combination, it's not, like, not all that special, but for a freaking, like, old school level design contest boss, that is a banging level, right? It unfortunately didn't hit as much as the first time, but I don't think it's gonna move placements at all. Like, I'm looking at my ranking list, no way. No way it, what's it called, moves up. Oh god, here we go. Coasting Redwood. So this was technically our second Kaizo level. This was a Kaizo level through and through. So you can imagine that I will be using save states. I surprisingly beat this level without save states. Like I said, chat, I'm only using the save states to get through these levels as quick as possible. I already played these levels without save states. I beat them legit. Like, if you think I'm a cheater, then Like, no you. So I'm simply just giving all these levels a second chance. And like that's what I'm upset with coasting Redwoods, because this first half was legit fun, right? Like look at that cute gimmick, for example. They kind of have to time the disco shell, and then they threw it all away they threw it all away in the second half, and I was like, damn, you know? It's like you had it, and then the second half just became unfair. And that's what my ranking list says. It's like this was the kind of thing I see in my favorite hack called Jump. You got a gimmick, and you're just doing a whole bunch of unique things with it. And it's just really fun. But again, the second half, it's just like, it's ripperoni and pepperoni, you know? Ah! And like, the level is pretty long, which might, what's it called? Like, help with the difficulty. But it doesn't, like, I wish I liked this level, but I unfortunately had to look at the bigger picture, and it kind of got shafted. Like, I think it's currently 90th place on my level, but this is that like, level case of it's good, but just in the wrong competition hack. Like, if this was in a freaking Kaizo level design contest, I would have been like, this level's cool. And fun fact, I haven't seen Max in a while, but we actually had the Smarty Pants creator in here a couple of times, and this level actually got a remake in another... That sucks. This level actually got a remake in another competition hack, like... And I didn't know that until ASM Magician Max, shoutouts to them, told me about it. It's like, oh, that's really cool. So maybe someday down the road, we will see that remake, right? So the whole gimmick with this second half is... I mean, it should have just stuck with how it was doing in the first half, but no, they kind of had to throw it out for being just immensely unfair. Like, fun fact there, you could glitch out of bounds if you're not careful. Wow, it actually happened! I didn't want to go for it, but... Okay, it's getting a little ridiculous. But, like, you see this, it does not need to be tight like that. They have this goddamn jump. This is just straight up Kaizo here. This is Kaizo, which Kaizo is like really difficult Mario, right? And take note, chat, all of these gimmicks we have to do in one try, right? This is all in one go, because if you fail once, it's back to the midway. And like I said, you won't see it as much now, but during the ranking phase, this level took about, like, it took about an hour and a half. Let's speed this up. We feed Yoshi there. I know there's some coin indicators, but the coin indicators seemed a little inconsistent. And like, here's this part, which was a little stressful. IMO TBH. Because what you have to do is, like, you have to grab Yoshi, and, well, fucked it up. But, again, this is all in one go. Like, you can imagine my stress when I had to, like, do this in one attempt, right? Oh, jeez. That was close. Come on. There we go. And, like, it's still not over, right? Because we gotta time this. And just like that, back to the beginning, right? Or not beginning, but to the midway. Oh, come on. Like, I remember being so stressed here. It's just... Like, why was this level like this? I was supposed to collect the mushroom. Oh. Come on. So do that. I forgot. Okay, you know what, chat? I'm sorry. After this level, I think I'm gonna call it. I think my energy is... like... it's caught up with me. I don't mean to be a quitter, but like I said, the fact that I have to be up in about 5 hours while already running on like 3 hours of sleep. Come on! Thank you. I don't know, let's see. So here we go. Here's the final part, which you gotta go, go, go. It's so stressful. So you gotta... That might have costed me. Oh no. Yeah, it despawned. Oh my god. Like, can you imagine getting this far and just failing like that? That is so painful. Like, I think I just lose like that. Oh my god. Here's me unironically locking in. It's like, oh god, I'm not talking. Go, go, go. If I remember correctly, as long as you get to this gate here, you don't actually have to, like, rush to the end. See, stating here, because I want... When I did this the first attempt, I got that moon, but ended up dying, so I was like, okay, don't have to do that again. And look, chat.
Orb.
It's an actual orb. But yeah, I'm thinking... Yeah, no, let's play the next level, because I like this level. The Dank Pit. This is a good level to end off on, because this level is whack. Like, you could tell already. I'm trying to jump here, right? And sometimes the jumps aren't coming out. So again, ASM Magician Max kind of gave us an explanation, and this... Fun fact, this is technically chocolate design, so this should have been disqualified, because what ASM Magician Max said is, like, he had to make a patch for this level, right? Like a separate patch, like custom ASM. Here's the downside of this level. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, like this, believe it or not, this level's like 6th place, despite this button mashing here, because it was just absurd. It's like, how the hell did people come up with this, right? And like, this is technically a break that you're meant to take a hit and then just walk across, but like, even now, you think I would understand, like, because you see, when I let go of down, I start to slide a bit to the left, right? Now I get free roaming, but I think I needed that mushroom. Ooh. But like, this is still really cool. Gotta grab that. And the weird thing is, here's another weird thing that, like, you hear that? Let me do it again, and then I'll bring the controller closer to the mic. I'm spamming the jump button there, right? And it's not jumping for me. It's like, what the heck? It's like, how the heck did they even do this? Because, okay, it makes sense that there would be, like, hidden tiles here, right? I'm only able to walk one screen wide. But then you realize that, like, sometimes we fall, right? So it's like, what the heck? Like, what's going on then, right? What do I do? I'm trying to jump there. This level is freaking bonkers. It was bonkers the first time, and it is... Oh, I actually need the mushroom here. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I don't remember what to do here. Oh, never mind. You just do a bit of button mashing again. Which is probably why this level got the low ranking officially. Because could you imagine having to make a casual player basically spam the jump button like that? Like fun fact, chat, you should not do that. Why isn't this exciting gameplay? Uh-oh. Oh god, it doesn't even help out. Oh my god. Yeah, this is why I probably got... Like, what were the official rankings again? I remember it being very diverse with this level. Where is it? I think it was ranked like 30th. Okay, right here. So, Dank Pit, 39th place with a score of 40.75 out of 60, with judges' scores being 43, 19, 49 and 52. So you could tell which judge did not like this level. And gee, I wonder why. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to have the mushroom still or not. Okay, I assume not if I had to take damage there. Oh, go, go, go! I forget what you do here. If I remember correctly, when you grab the mushroom, it like pushes you forward, right? Let's see if I'm right. No? Ah! Like, I wish you didn't have to do this just to try again. Yeah, like, what is that? How do you do that, right? How the fuck do you do that? That is absolutely freaking bonkers, dude. Because, okay, when I'm holding down, like, you see that? When I'm holding down, I slide to the left. You can see with my controller overlay. But when I'm standing up, I can run around freely. But if I hold down, what the fuck? It's just, who the hell comes up with this, right? It's freaking crazy, man. Oh, what a level. This is why it's in my top 10. Now I can jump freely. GG's, chat. Alright, with that, I think I will call it there. I did a 3 hours. That's normally what I do. I know I normally do 4 hours because of you lovely viewers, but like I said, I'm gonna tune in early for the night. That way I have energy to do Wiener Wednesday tomorrow, right? So thank you very much for tuning in, especially on this Tuesday. Like I said, this stream wasn't even supposed to happen, but night shift duty and all, right? So have a wonderful night or day wherever you may be. Thank you, Nanashi and Komodo especially, and everyone else that tuned in earlier. I wish you all a wonderful night. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Wizard 101. So I'll catch you then, but if not, I wish you all a wonderful rest of your week nonetheless. And sincerely, good night.